Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt a certain way? Maybe calm, maybe energized, or maybe even a little anxious. What if I told you that wasn't just a coincidence? What if the colors surrounding you were secretly influencing your mood, your decisions, and even your appetite? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating and often invisible world of color psychology. We'll uncover how the hues we see every day are constantly sending subtle messages to our brains, shaping our perceptions and guiding our actions in ways we barely notice. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at a can of paint, a company logo, or even your own wardrobe the same way again. So, what exactly is color psychology? Simply put, it's the study of how colors affect human behavior and feelings. This isn't just some new age fad. It's a field backed by years of research, and is used by some of the biggest brands and most influential designers in the world. Our reactions to color are deeply ingrained, stemming from a mix of biological responses, cultural associations, and personal experiences. For example, the warmth of a fire or the sun gives us a primal sense of comfort, which is why reds, oranges, and yellows are often seen as energetic and inviting. On the other hand, the vastness of the sky and the ocean links blue to feelings of calm, stability, and openness. These aren't hard and fast rules, but they are powerful general tendencies that our brains are wired to recognize. Let's start with the king of attention, red. Red is a powerhouse. It's the color of passion, love, anger, and danger. Physiologically, seeing red can actually increase our heart rate, blood pressure, and metabolism. It's an energizer. This is why you see red used for stop signs, fire extinguishers, and clearance sales. It screams, "Pay attention to me." Now, in marketing, brands use red to create a sense of urgency. Think of the Buy Now buttons on websites or the sale tags in stores. Fast food chains like McDonald's and KFC use red to stimulate appetite and encourage quick turnover. They want you in, fed, and out. But red also has a softer side. It's the color of romance, red roses, Valentine's hearts. It's complex, powerful, and demands a reaction. Now, let's cool things down with blue. If red is a shot of espresso, blue is a calming cup of chamomile tea. Blue is overwhelmingly associated with trust, serenity, loyalty, and wisdom. It has a calming effect on the mind, promoting a sense of peace and order. This is why it's a favorite in corporate America. Brands like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and many banks use blue in their logos to project an image of reliability and security. They want you to trust them with your data, your money, and your connections. In interior design, blue is often used in bedrooms and offices to create a tranquil and productive environment. However, too much blue or the wrong shade can feel cold, distant, or even sad, which is where the phrase "feeling blue" comes from. It's all about balance. Next up, the color of sunshine and smiles, yellow. Yellow is pure optimism. It's associated with happiness, energy, and warmth. It's the most visible color to the human eye, which is why it's used for school buses, traffic warnings, and highlighters. It grabs your attention, but in a much more cheerful way than red. Brands use yellow to evoke feelings of fun, affordability, and positivity. Think of IKEA using yellow to project a friendly, accessible image, or Snapchat, which is all about fleeting fun moments. But be careful with yellow. While it's generally cheerful, some studies suggest that in large amounts, it can create feelings of frustration and anxiety. Babies are even said to cry more in yellow rooms. It's a color that's best used as a bright, happy accent. Let's move into the natural world with green. Green is the color of nature, growth, and harmony. It's the most restful color for our eyes, which makes sense since we evolved surrounded by it. It symbolizes renewal, balance, and health. This is why you see it used by brands that want to be associated with being natural, organic, or eco-friendly. Whole Foods, Starbucks, and Animal Planet all use green to signal their connection to the earth and to wellness. In a work environment, a A touch of green can reduce eye strain and promote a sense of well-being. It's also the color of money and ambition in many cultures, representing wealth and stability. Green offers a beautiful duality. It can be both calming, like a quiet forest, and invigorating, like new spring growth. Now for a color often associated with royalty and creativity, purple. Historically, purple dye was incredibly rare and expensive to produce, so it became the exclusive domain of emperors and kings. This association has stuck, and today, purple still conveys a sense of luxury, sophistication, and quality. Brands like Cadbury Chocolate use a rich purple to make their product feel like an indulgent, high-end treat. Purple also taps into our spiritual and creative sides. It's linked to imagination, mystery, and magic. Think of psychics, wizards, and fantasy worlds. They're often draped in purple. It's a color that suggests something is unique and special. Lighter shades like lavender can be more serene and are often used in beauty and wellness products to promote calmness and relaxation. What about orange? Orange is the social butterfly of the color spectrum. It's a blend of red's energy and yellow's happiness, creating a vibrant, enthusiastic, and friendly vibe. Orange is all about fun, confidence, and adventure. It's less aggressive than red, but more attention-grabbing than yellow. Brands like Nickelodeon, Fanta, and Home Depot use orange to appear cheerful, engaging, and accessible. It's a fantastic color for a call to action, like subscribe or sign up, because it feels encouraging and low risk. In design, it can bring a burst of life and energy to a space. It's a color that makes you feel optimistic and ready to engage with the world. Finally, let's talk about the non-colors: black, white, and gray. Black is the color of power, elegance, and sophistication. It's timeless and classic. High-end fashion brands like Chanel and luxury car companies often use black to create an aura of exclusivity and prestige. However, it can also be associated with mystery, formality, and even mourning. White, on the other hand, represents purity, cleanliness, and simplicity. It's the ultimate minimalist statement. Tech companies like Apple famously use white to make their products look sleek, modern, and user-friendly. It creates a sense of space and clarity. Gray is the color of neutrality and balance. It's a sophisticated, practical color that can be a perfect backdrop, allowing other colors to shine. It's mature and reliable, but too much can feel a bit dull or non-committal. So, how can you use this knowledge in your own life? Start by paying attention. Notice the colors of the brands you buy, the restaurants you visit, and the websites you browse. Ask yourself, what are they trying to make me feel? When you're decorating your home, think about the mood you want to create in each room. A calming blue for the bedroom, a productive green for your office, an inviting yellow for the kitchen. Even your clothing choices send a message. Wearing a red power suit to a negotiation or a friendly orange sweater to a social gathering can subtly influence how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Color is a silent language, and now you know the basics of how to speak it. The power of color is a tool that's been hiding in plain sight. It's not about manipulation, but about communication. By understanding what different colors convey, you can make more conscious decisions and create environments that support your goals and well-being. It's a simple shift in perspective that can have a profound impact on your daily life. Thank you so much for joining me on this colorful journey today. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into the psychology of our everyday world. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is your favorite color and how does it make you feel? Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.